Hey there, shoppers. It's Amy, and I'm so excited to present to you guys the Dreo Chef Maker. This is the most powerful, innovative, and honestly fun to use kitchen appliances I've ever had the opportunity to check out. Dreo is a fantastic brand. They make the highest quality products, and the Chef Maker is no different. This is so innovative. It is going to completely change your weeknight dinner game. This doesn't matter if you are someone who, like me, loves to cook, or you're a little bit more like Adam and maybe you're new to cooking and you need someone to walk you through it. That's what the Chef Maker is for. It's going to make cooking completely effortless. All you have to do is follow the instructions on the screen for what type of meat or what type of meal that you are cooking, and it's going to tell you exactly step by step what to do. What sets this apart from your just typical toaster oven or air fryer is that it is going to have the chef mode. This mode is going to allow you to use temperature probes and or water to steam in the top. It's also going to fluctuate the temperature while you're cooking, so that way you can start off maybe with a slow cook and finish with a crispy outside. Maybe you want to sear the outside and then finish at a more moderate temperature. Whatever it might be, it takes all the guesswork out of it. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to be setting timers, anything like that. All you have to do is set what you're doing on the Dreo, and it takes care of everything for you. I can't wait to show you all the settings and all the functions. It's an absolutely beautiful device, and for how powerful it is and all of the different things it can do, believe me, there's so many. It does everything from steaming to dehydrating to reheating, air frying, baking, so many more. The list goes on and on and on and on, but it's a relatively small appliance. It looks so good, so you can keep it out on your countertops all the time. It has a beautiful light. It has a ton of room for all of your favorite meals. You can feed a family. There's a grill plate. There's a basket like for air frying. You can take those out as well, and just have plenty of options and plenty of room to cook all of your favorite meals and for several people all at once. I cannot wait to show you all the modes, and then after that it is steak night here, so stick around after I show you up close the chef mode, the classic cook, how the probes work, all that good stuff. We are actually going to use the probe to cook some steaks and make sure that we get them to the exact perfect temperature, and it's going to be totally effortless because we are doing it all with the Dreo Chef Maker. Stick around. Okay, so check out all of these options with me. First off, easy enough, you have a light. This light is super bright. It's hard to see with the other lights I have on in the kitchen, but it gives you the opportunity to see inside this oven very, very nicely. Next up, we'll go through, there basically are three different modes with Dreo. You have the chef mode. That's going to be things that they're gonna walk you through exactly what to do. It will involve using the probe cook and or the water tank up top. Don't worry, for the recipes that need water, Dreo will let you know. Again, it takes all of the guesswork out of it. Then you're going to have your classic cook mode. That is things like reheating, air frying, baking, dehydrating. Probe cook, that's going to allow you to cook things like your steaks, chickens, turkeys, things that you really want to cook to a specific temperature and monitor that temperature the entire time. You can do that with the probe cook. Your favorites you can set up, and then of course your settings you can cook, because this is all very, very customizable. There's actually an app as well, so definitely check that out. The Dreo app is fantastic. It's going to give you tons of recipe suggestions. It's going to allow you to be able to send yourself recipes to start cooking from remote locations, because it's all Wi-Fi enabled, and you can hook up your Dreo to your app. It's all really, really fantastic. So let's check out this chef mode. So chef mode, we have the different things that you might want to be cooking tonight. For example, beef, pork, lamb, poultry, seafood, vegetables. Let's just say we're doing seafood, for example. All right, what do we want? Shrimp, prawns, lobster tail, salmon. All of this is also going to give you approximate time and then tell you things like probe required, probe and water required. So again, it tells you everything you need to know. What if we were going to do a lobster tail? Maybe you want some lobster and you are intimidated and you don't want to mess that up. Don't worry, because Dreo walks you through it every step of the way to make sure you're going to get the perfect lobster tail. So it tells you your probes, you need the probe and the water. So ensure the probe tip is at the thickest part of the food. Then you're going to place the food in the tray with the skin shell side up. And then all you do is, once you've done those two things, you start cooking. It's that easy, and it does that for everything that you can imagine. So let's go back out here and let's check out, that was chef mode. We're gonna do classic cook mode. So classic cook mode are all of these things: air fry, defrost, reheat, broil, roast, toast, bake, dehydrate. I love having that dehydrate function. I make sweet potato treats for my dogs. That's really fun to do. Bake, you can use this to bake cookies. So much cooler than turning that oven on in the summertime. But let's just say that we are going to broil something. We'll say yes, and then you can choose the temperature, you can choose the time, and start cooking. These are chosen on purpose because, again, Dreo knows pretty much what you're going to need for most broiling. So they're going to give you a great jumping off point. Of course, you can adjust it if you like, but Dreo probably knows what they're talking about. So they do a really, really great job of taking all of the guesswork out of all of these things. So you're able to do all of the options from the classic cook. Now, down here, let's check out this probe cook. This right here is going to walk you through exactly what you need. You're going to put your probe on the inside of the drawer. I will show you that when we get our steaks going here in just a moment. And then you're going to choose your target probe temperature. That will all be to your liking for that particular cut of meat. And, you know, do you like it medium? Do you like it medium well, etc.? You choose it, you set it, and Dreo does the rest. It's absolutely fantastic. This is such a cool device. I cannot wait to get cooking. I think Adam's starving, so I've got to get these steaks on, and luckily they will be done in just a few moments using the Dreo chef mode. All right, let's walk over to the Dreo and check this out. So I'm gonna go over here, and I already selected, I'm gonna walk back out so I can show you guys how easy this is. We go to chef mode. We're doing beef, and then you pick what kind of beef. So I'm gonna go down here to filet mignon, say yep, and then first step, I'm gonna use the grilling rack. Already got my grilling rack inside. So step 2, ensure that the probe tip is placed at this thickest part. So I've got my probe in, I will stick that in this thickest part in just a moment, and see, rub the steak with butter for better browning. So we are all ready to go. I'm gonna stick my steaks right inside here and then put the probe in the middle in the thickest part. So right there should be good. I'm gonna shut this and then press. Oop. So now our temperature, I'm gonna go for medium well. Don't at me, but that is my preferred steak temperature, so medium well. Classic flavor, sous vide flavor. I think we're gonna go for classic flavor today. Sous vide sounds good, but we're in a hurry, so let's do the classic flavor. Oh, water is required, so see, it reminded me that I need to fill up the water tank. I'm going to fill this up. Oh, there we go. And we're off. Estimated time left 25 minutes. It will be constantly checking the temperature to make sure that we get that medium well steak. And as soon as it's done, the Dreo is gonna let me know. And we are finished. It says beware, because of the high temperatures, it could be hot when handling the cook probe, but we're gonna check it out and see what it looks like. Let's look. Ooh. This looks really nice and done. It even got the bacon super crispy on the outside. It's all brown from the butter. The peppercorns on top look really, really nice and flavorful. Still sizzling done. I'm so excited to cut into this and try it. I think it's gonna be really, really good. Dreo makes it so easy. I was able to step away while cooking a steak, go do other things, go hang out for 20 minutes, you come back. How stress-free is that? How easy is that? It tells you every step to make, and then you are just good to go. We are gonna plate this up, add a little bit of asparagus, has to be healthy, and try this out. All right, we're gonna have Adam be the taste tester for our steaks, thanks to the Dreo Chef Maker. So go ahead, Adam, check it out, try it out.
Amy, I'm super excited about this. She knew I was waiting all day for her to make this video. Because I love a filet mignon. I'm the one who likes the medium well. And look at that. I don't like a lot of pink, so that's exactly what we asked for. Now, some people want it rare, medium well, etc. This is perfect. I like the bacon to be a little crispy on these. Oh, wow. That's good. And the nice thing, like, you know, I've used the Dreo Chef Maker before. The thing is,
it looks really tender.
It is really tender. Not to chew while I talk, but I'm not a cook, right? But I like that I can have someone over. Like I could have my parents over or friends over, and I can make shrimp or lobster or steak, and I don't have to be paying attention and worrying about burning it. This makes it ready for me. Amy, don't let her fool you. She is a chef. I'm the guy who doesn't know how to do all this. The thing is, when I tested it out, I used it the other day. She was like, we're keeping this, we're using it forever because it saves her so much time. She's not staring over the stove, looking at temperatures and prodding it and trying to figure out if something's done. This takes all the guesswork out. And when this cooked, she did some other stuff. She watched a TV show. She didn't have to be in the kitchen the whole time. So I'm super excited about this. It's perfect for me. It's perfect for you. And it tastes delicious. All right, folks, I'll hand it back to Amy, but this is absolutely incredible.
Thank you guys so much for shopping. We are gonna get to eating the rest of our steak from the Dreo Chef Maker. You guys get to shopping. Thanks again.